Bhavita Pro Wrestling League सीजन 2 को स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय अमूल में अब वक्त है महिलाओं के 53 यानी के 53 किलोग्राम वर्ग की एक बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक दंगल का। देवियों सज्जनों, दिल्ली सुल्तान्स की ओर से आ रही है संगीता फोगाट। पतंजलि Bhavita Pro Wrestling League सीजन 2 को स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय अमूल में देवी और सज्जनों यूपी दंगल की ओर से आ रही है भारतीय मूल की ही बबीता फोगाट।
तक है तेरी कहानी पग पग प्यारे दंगल 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 सूरज तेरा चढ़ता ढलता गर्दिश में करते हैं तारे दंगल 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 माँ के पेट से मरघट तक है तेरी कहानी पग पग प्यारे दंगल दंगल।
Sisters of a family that's known to have produced women grapplers who've done exceedingly well for India. Sangeeta Fogaat goes up against her elder sister, the more decorated as far as medals are concerned, Bhabita, the 27-year-old who's a Commonwealth Games gold medalist in 2014, had a silver at the Commonwealth Games in Delhi in 2010. Roman Pavlo, the referee for this contest. But before this contest gets underway, it's time to welcome in PWL Season 2 another very well-known face of Indian cricket, Mohammad Kaif. Who can forget that NatWest series in England where Kaif and Yuvraj guided India to a memorable victory against the England side in a match that seemed all but lost. But it was Kaif with his heroics along with Yuvraj who got India home. Let's get back to wrestling action where Bhabita is ready to face off against her younger sister, the youngest of the Fogaat sisters, Sangeeta Fogaat. I'm Raman Bhanot in the commentary box. With me, John Taylor.
An interesting one, this, Raman. It's not been a great competition, really, for the Fogaats. They've obviously taken a star role because of the success of the film about them as a family. But they've, through injury and sickness, they've had a very difficult time of it. But at last we've got two Fogaats in the on the mat at the same time, and it eventually had to come sister against sister.
Oh yes, opponents on the mat today, and straight away attempting a takedown here, Bhabita, who's in the blue and red singlet, up against Sangeeta Fogaat, who's the younger of the two. There's an age difference of almost 8 years between them.
And Sangeeta, of course, only 19, still in the junior section last year, won the National Junior Championships, and in contrast, Bhabita got gold in 2014 in the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, and in 2016 competed in Rio.
And the first takedown being effected by Bhabita, 2 points for her, being awarded by Roman Pavlo, the referee for this contest. First point on the board in this bout. Satyavrat Kadian seated there along with Anurag Batra. Mohammad Kaif in the middle. Anurag Batra, remember, is the owner for the Delhi Sultans team. New ownership for both UP Dangal and Delhi Sultans this season, remember. Anurag Batra for Delhi. You look at the UP Dangal team and the Katyal brothers, Honey and Sunny.
Both trying to release from a leg grip to, oh, and suddenly the table turned, and Sangeeta gets 2 points. Now desperately trying to turn her sister. Can she roll her over for another 2 to take the lead?
Well, she can sit back and relax. That's Geeta Fogaat for you, the eldest of the Fogaat sisters. And she's sitting there with her husband saying, hang on, I could play referee for this contest as well. I could just call it between the two sisters. I'm sure she's done that when these two have grappled in the local dangal back home.
Well, a drive there from Babita takes Sangeeta down as well, so it's 4-2.
You know, this bout for me, John, signals a change of guard. Babita, at 27, isn't getting any younger. She's already achieved a lot of fame at the Commonwealth level. She's won medals there, gold and a silver over the last 6 years. She's won medals there. But Sangeeta Phogat is the future. She's just 19. This is a bout that could prove that it's a coming of age for the young Phogat. You know, and she could lead the charge for the next 6 or 7 years for India.
That's what she'll be very determined to try and do. Can't make the attack tell at the moment. She's only 2 points behind as we come to the end of the first round. And certainly nothing decisive there, nothing that can't be clawed back. And it's Babita Kumari Phogat, the 27-year-old, who's leading her younger sister 4-2.
The 27-year-old who's far more experienced against the 19-year-old Sangeeta Phogat, the youngest of the Phogat sisters. And we're set for action in round 2. I haven't really seen this bout rise to any great heights so far. It's been very cagey from both Phogat sisters. Nobody's taken an approach of all-out attack. Albeit Babita is the one who's leading, but it's more due to her experience. She's chosen the right moments to effect takedowns. There hasn't been a dominant performance from the Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
It must be difficult when you practice together, as these undoubtedly do, and contest in training against each other. They know each other's every move. So where you might think you've got one particular little feint that really works to your advantage against most opponents, each one of these girls will have seen it 100 times before.
Babita, remember, is also coming back from injury, but she scores another 2 points with a takedown. The lead is now 6-2 against Sangeeta Phogat. This is probably the biggest bout in terms of a talking point today, with the Phogat sisters going head-to-head. One was hoping that in the 58 kg we would have seen Sakshi Malik go up against Geeta Phogat. That's not happening because Geeta isn't wrestling. She's not fully fit.
No, as I was saying earlier, it's been quite a disappointing competition. Illness and injury. We thought we were going to see a lot of the Phogats, and we haven't seen nearly as much as we'd have expected. They've had to drop out of a lot of contests. So it's good to see this one. And so far, Babita definitely putting her foot down and saying, okay, I'm not ready to move over yet, younger sister. You're going to have to work to take my mantle. Leading 6-2, controlling this one, coming up to the final minute of the contest.
She's got behind Babita here and she scored 2 points. Yes, Sangeeta Phogat now is trying to make a comeback with just about 50 seconds or thereabout left in this contest. She's trailing by 2 points.
And Roman Pavlo giving her every chance to roll her sister over, literally and figuratively, but it doesn't work, so they're back to the middle. Time running out. Babita knowing she's got to hold on for half a minute.
This tie score in favour of Delhi Sultans. Remember, Praveen Rana had won the opening bout. Sangeeta trailing 4-6 against Babita. But if she were to effect a takedown now, she'll get 2 points with a takedown. and that'll level scores, which means she could win it still.
Yep, the final score, as nobody's had a bigger score than the two-pointer. That would be the one that counted. Just 10 seconds to go now, and surely Babita, using all that experience she has, is going to manage to hold off her sister for the remaining 2-3 seconds. She does indeed. Good fight, Sangeeta coming through very strongly, but as I said earlier, Babita not ready to move over just yet. She gets the victory, 6 points to 4.
So the Commonwealth Games gold medalist Babita wins against her younger sister on points difference. Well, a lot of times you talk about sibling rivalry. We didn't see much of it on the mat today. It was a contest that never really rose to great heights, but that's the score. 6 points to Babita, and she wins this on points difference. A couple of takedowns in round 1 itself. And let's take a look at highlights of this contest. This is action from round 2. This was one of the takedowns that Babita had effected, and that's the reason why she picked up a couple of points. This was Sangeeta Fogart trying to get a hold back. Got 2 points for this, but the score was very much in favor of Babita, who won this 6-4. Almost a tennis set-like score for this contest. But now the tie score is at 1 apiece. 5 more contests still to come. So Surjit Grewal is the man who will be up next in the men's 65 kg category against Kwiatkowski. Remember, Surjit is a replacement for Bajrang Punia, who's injured, and that's been the problem with Delhi Sultans this season. They've had a few grapplers injured. Bajrang's been the big disappointment. He's come back after injury, fought once and lost. Surjit hasn't had a win under his belt so far at all. So we'll take a break very soon, in just a bit, with Sakshi Malik's team hoping that they can register a win here. We've got Poppy down by the mat. Let's see whom she's talking to first.